viewer, thank you for joining us on Jalango TV. You're watching Kiwanjani, a show that gives you prediction and insights into various football action across the world. Remember, we brought to you courtesy of Helabet. To join and play, go to helabet.co.ke. You get 100% bonus on your deposit. Joining me are two gentlemen, Innocent Mutiso and James Situma. Gentlemen, how is life with COVID-19?
First of all, you know, when introducing us,
Yes.
you have to start with the titles, you know.
Former
Yes,
international.
you cannot just
Harambee
say we are
Stars.
joined with Innocent and Situma.
Yes, yes.
There are titles before.
Roll your titles.
I'm a former champion with Madar United, former KPL champion with Madar United.
True.
I have captained the national team under 23 and under 20. I have won 2 titles back to back with Gor Mahia. So those are the titles you're supposed to start with.
Very good.
Situma also here.
Situma, Captain Situma. Roll other credits.
I will not talk about the titles
No,
because
a little
I have
bit.
more.
Balance it.
No, I don't have to balance.
Yes.
Okay, we can have
Sekafa. You won Sekafa?
everything in the country, around the country. So
Exactly, you're supposed to
a
start with the
double
titles.
with
Yes,
Sofapaka,
He's a living legend.
Sekafa with the national team.
Yes.
So I have so many titles around
And he's
the
been
country.
captain in all the teams that he has been in.
So you want to make me feel bad that
So
I
it's
don't have
good
any
for
titles.
people out there to know the kind of titles that we are holding.
Very important, very important. Life under COVID. How has it been for you?
It's been tough, and not only for me, I think for sportsmen all over the world, and especially here in Kenya. Since COVID-19 broke out and the country was on lockdown, there's been no sports since March until November. So it was really difficult, and especially me, I'm fully into the sports industry. So so many people are affected, me included, and I know also Situma can attest to that.
Yes, yes.
But we thank God that we pulled through. 2020 was a very difficult year, and right now things are slowly coming back on course. Yeah.
True, true. Situma, you deal with the welfare of players. How was it for players before the resumption of the league?
Yeah, of course it was somehow difficult, and I can say, you know, life almost stopped, but we thank God we are still surviving, and you know, we are involved in football, and you know, we always pay bills through football. So
Yes.
when we are not playing, the sport is stopped, and then everything stopped. So but we thank God, everything like it's coming back to normalcy, and we believe that it will come to an end and we continue playing. But I'm happy that the league is on at the moment,
Yes.
the Kenyan Premier League, and life is going on, and you can see what's happening. The guys who have that energy, like they miss the game, so we are happy that things are getting to normalcy.
Talking about things coming back to normalcy, we have a big game in the Kenyan Premier League, Mashemeji Derby. Gor Mahia taking on AFC Leopards. You played the Mashemeji Derby. You have also played. What does it take in terms of preparation for a big game like this one? Let's start with Situma.
Okay, in fact, for the first time, I will talk as a fan. Niko ready in camp.
No, fans don't prepare. Is there preparation for fans?
Yeah, of course. You don't have to come around the team, near the team when you are not in camp. So you have to be in
Psychologically.
psychologically.
And you also don't have to shout because you have to maintain your voice until
Alright.
the derby day,
Yes,
where you
yes.
have to shut your lungs out.
But when I was there as a player, you know, it's a big game. You know, the fans want to win. They want to be the king in town. And you know, it comes with a lot of pressure, and it goes back to the players. So as a coach, I know they have a lot of pressure, but again, it goes back to the players. But at times you have to take it as a normal game. But I'm happy that when I was at FC Leopards, I never lost a derby. So I played 2 derby.
Yes.
I won 3-1, and then the other one was 1-1. So it comes with a lot of so many aspects involved. I remember that time you were in camp for almost 2 weeks, just preparing for
the derby for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Oh my
know.
God!
But remember, in between you have also other games. So you have to play another league match and then go back to the camp
To prepare for the derby.
It happens.
So it's a big assignment.
It's a big assignment for the players, but and again it tells you how the passion that the fans have,
Yes.
and the rivalry around the country.
Mutiso, did you win the derby during your time, and what does it take in terms of preparation?
During my time, I won 1 derby, drew 1. And the one we drew 2-2 at Kasarani was my best ever derby. But then again, the most important one was the finals of the Shield Cup, in 2013 where we lost 1-0 to FC Leopards, a very difficult game. But it took a lot of time to prepare for the derbies, and there was always a lot of pressure. You'd find that our fans will always come, and you know Gor Mahia fans, the way passionate they are about their team, they will follow us everywhere. And during the week preparing for the derby, they will see fans in the stadium coming to watch us train. And also the chairman will not fail to come. Alikuwa anakujanga almost on a daily basis kuja kuangalia vile the team is prepared. And at that time is when utapata tulikuwa always lazima tumelipwa on time kabla hiyo mwezi ya derby, lazima tulipwe. Ndio motivation and incentives. Utapata pia mafans wanakuja wanasema Mutiso, ukipiga bao ukipiga assist hii game uko na miti 10 yako. So tulikuwa tuna enjoy sana hiyo time. Ndio iko nakuja with a lot of pressure, but tulikuwa tunaelewa. It was one of the biggest fixtures in Kenyan Premier League, and nilikuwa na enjoy sana during that time. And especially hiyo game nilikwambia 2-2 Kasarani, ilikuwa stuck hivi. First half walikuwa 2-0 up. Second half tulikuja tukapiga joto. Mimi nakwambia ile celebration ilikuwa hapo kwa stadium.
I can only imagine.
Yes.
The latest communication from the federation is that there will be no fans allowed. Is a derby without fans?
I think with the regulation from the government and with the situation of COVID around, I think it's much okay, because at this time also we have the safety of the players and those people who will be involved that will manage the game. So for me it doesn't maybe like it's an issue, because you know the situation it's like a natural disaster that happens.
Yes. So
it's for the first time that a derby is happening without the fans. But again, we go about this with the situation the way it is. But again, I think for both teams the aspect of the game just remains. It's a derby and you have to win, because remember it will be live on the television. So I believe fans will be watching. There will be always comments running around, and everyone will be like on top of the game, watching the game. So it's something that it's unusual, but again, what happens to the players? Will they give their best? Because at times during the derby game, you'll have the fans maybe from the both sides cheering the team, having noise on the stands, and okay, you are playing and you know very well after the game we have the guys that needs you to win the game. So
and sometimes if you don't play well, they tell the coach
pick us up. That was an occurrence nikiwa Gor Mahia,
yes.
And even right now. And I think what the government or the FKF should have done, they should have come together, maybe take this derby as a pilot to bringing back the fans, because we've seen elsewhere the leagues which have resumed, they have fans in the stadium. You can see even the Chan tournament, which is ongoing right now, they are allowing fans in the stadium, and the match is in a very big stadium. Iko hapa Kasarani, na Kasarani ni big, 60,000 capacity. Hakunanga game ya KPL ujaza stadium yote. Kwa hivyo hiyo kitu wangesema tu wana allow around 10,000 fans, social distancing. Hata si hapa tume social distance, So si understand kwa nini mimi naona rallies zikipigwa rallies hapa na pale na hakuna social distancing, watu hawajavaa mask. Kwa nini mafans wasianze kurudishwa kwa kiwanja? Maybe that's my personal opinion. I think this derby should be a pilot for fans to be brought back to the stadium, and it would be a very dull derby for the Kenyan Premier League without the fans. Come on, we are the ones who I'm saying we because I'm a fan right now, and I'm rooting for Gor Mahia to win this weekend. But hii kitu wanafaa kutumia federation na government kuja pamoja, waone vile inaweza kuwa ni pilot, mafans warudi kwa kiwanja.
Everybody says the derby has come at the right time. Ingwe at position 4, Gor position 6. Is this the right timing for a derby?
For me, it's the right time, because remember from the start of the league, remember Gor struggled a little bit with the CAF Champions League being into place, but you know it was just a matter of maybe the players are not fit, you see. But at the moment they have they have had a very good run from the last 4 games. They had 3 games in a row winning, you see, and then gave them the morale, the energy to move forward. And at this time, remember, FC also is on the good run. So it has come at the right time, whereby previously maybe at times we experienced whereby one team is not performing so well in the league, or maybe that it's off form. But at this time, FC feels, remember at the start of the league, we had like the fans, FC walikuwa wanasema hii ndio mwaka yetu, unaona? Ndio time yetu. And then there was a time then they lost 2 games in a row, and then okay, coach aende. Then wakakuja bounce back. Unaona? After kushinda ndio wakasema, after nakumbuka kifunga was it KCB, wakaona hii ndio mwaka yetu tena, unaona? So imekuja the right time, and for me I feel it's something good. And again, kitu inaleta competition in that game is that Gor is just 3 points behind FC Leopards.
Yes.
If they win this game, they go level. You see, so so many things into perspective, and inaonyesha the character. And if you watch the interviews of both coaches,
yes,
Mode is so calm. He believes his team is on top at the moment. They are playing good football. The players are so confident, and also Gor feels, the Gor coach Pinto feels, their last 4 games they have done so well, and he just feels that this is just another game like the other 4 games that they have won. So that's something good. That's the aspect that you can instill into players. As a coach, maybe you have pressure, but then you take that pressure from the players, and the players feel, okay, it's just a normal game, but remember, it's not another game. This is a derby.
Hii derby imekam time fiti sana kwanza, and ukiangalia FC Leopards wapiga game 8 wako na point 18. Ukiangalia Gor Mahia piga game 8 same games, wako na mabao 15, wako na point 15. So in a very good time, you can see ile momentum. FC Leopards throughout the years wamekuwa have a very slow start to the league, but this time round walianza vizuri sana, winning their first 2 matches. So and each time wakujua Gor Mahia, I think the last time FC Leopards beat Gor Mahia, we have to go back to 2016 when Ivan Minaito alikuwa coach wa FC Leopards, and it was a 1-0 hapo tu Kasarani. And since then imekuwa ni Gor Mahia winning every other time, 7 meetings. So hii ni time ya FC Leopards pia ku stake claim, because hiyo strong, hiyo vile wameanza league strong, wanataka kuonesha, wanataka make statement na hii game. Waki win, then they will have made a statement. And ukiangalia this season, it's kind of unpredictable. It's kind of unpredictable. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu ukiangalia KCB kumekuwa na resurgence mzuri. Pale coach Zedekiah Otieno nakwambia anapiga ma points. Sasa kuna Tusker as well. Tusker leo pia wamepiga Wazito 1-0. Wazito pia ukiwaangalia it was a top of the table clash. Wako hapo number 3. Ingwe wako na chance pia mzuri sana ya kuingia pia top 3. Kwa hivyo hii game iko na a lot of stake, na itakuwa very interesting kuna vile team zita set out, kwa sababu ukiangalia Gor Mahia pia defense yao imekuwa leaky of late. Na sasa hivi wamesign Haron Shakapa, amerudi back to the team, kumkalikuwa captain hapo akaendana, sasa hivi amerudi. Ukiangalia pale FC Leopards, Elvis Rupia is in the form of his life. He's on 11
goals so far.
10 goals actually.
Yes.
He's on 10 goals with Erika Paito on 12 goals. So it will be very interesting kuona kama Gor Mahia wata set up ku stop Elvis Rupia, because huyo jamaa akimwachilia kitu ndani.
Talking about Rupia, last season at Wazito, he was a pale shadow of a striker. What is this that happens to players when they go to a certain team, they shine, when they go to another, they
amerudi home?
But it's football, it's life. At times you are up, at times you are down. You know, as a player, at times you just off form. But again, if the coach is not patient enough to make sure that he is calm, he gives him more time, then, you know, he went to Wazito whereby they wanted to win the league, I remember by then, and then he's not scoring goals. But, okay, the pressure comes back to the players, because when you sign, they feel we have the solution up front. You come in to score goals, but when you are not scoring, then it's a problem. But come to FC Leopards, vile Mutiso amesema anafeel like at home, and when you see him play, he's like scoring for fun. And the last four games, remember, you know, Modo changed a little bit the style of play, because he came in with 2 strikers, him and Shaka up front, and they have been doing so well. So bringing in Shaka up front means he relieves some pressure from Rupia, because when I'm playing a lone striker, you know, I have all the pressure that I have to score. If no one is scoring, then I have to score goals. But again, we have another striker that we are playing 2 twin strikers, and also behind the strikers we have Austin. He introduced in Austin. You know, Austin has been doing so well on the flanks. He has the quality that is doing good job. Again, in the midfield, you have Mugeni. Mugeni is superb. Off hand of the ball, he's so good. And it makes it more interesting, whereby in Gor Mahia now, even Muguna this time is top of his game. So it's going to be a battle in the midfield.
Na pia kitu mwisho kama naweza ongezea juu ya Elvis Rupia, na pia najua wachezaji wengi sana wanawatch show. Vile Rupia alikuwa pale Nzoia, hapo ndio mali nyota yake kang'aa. Alipiga mabao, alikuwa anapiga mabao left, right and center. After hapo, hiyo season moja aka make move akaenda Zambia. I think it was too soon for him. Na ndio maana alienda huko, alikuwa pale shadow of himself mwenye akiwa KP. Na pia vile akarudi, his confidence was just on the down low. Akirudi pia Wazito akakuwa hivyo. So I think for the many footballers, usione umepiga season moja vizuri uone unaweza piga move nyingine kubwa. Confirm, piga replay tena hiyo season, uone kama unaweza. Season ya kwanza ilikuwa fluke, ukiweza hiyo mara ya pili, then it's time for you to move on.
With the type of goals he has scored, is he able to outdo the KPL score history that was set by Boniface Mbani?
Okay, for me, why not? Because when you are 10 rounds, you are 10 goals, that is much possible. Means that you are scoring in every single game. If you miss to score in one game, at times he's making a double in one game. So it's much possible. The only thing that can happen, unfortunately, maybe it's get injured. But when he stays fit, then it's much possible. And again, at the moment, we have a lot of competition. We have Eric Apaito on top of
12 goals, yes,
with
yes.
the
Captain occasion.
scoring chart. So it gives both players a competition that, okay, I have to make a mark in each and every game, and it makes them work so hard in training sessions to stay fit so that they can get the chance of playing. So for me, it's much possible. Nothing that can be impossible. Remember Jesse Were in Tusker?
Yes.
He almost did the same thing. But okay, he scored a couple of goals when we can maybe combine the goals of GoTV and also other tournaments. But again, this year, believe me, this season in KPL, you can see the number of goals that teams are scoring. You can say maybe the defenders are not doing enough, but we just have to give credit where it's due. Strikers are just doing more enough to make sure that they're scoring goals.
Will he outdo Boniface Mbani?
We just have to wait and see, because si season ya kwanza utapata first leg ma players wanapiga mabao mingi, second leg wanarudi hivi chini. So kukikuwa nayo consistency kwa Eric Apaito na Elvis Rupia, kukikuwa nayo consistency, then wata break your 24 goal barrier. They will, trust you me. But if they are not consistent, second leg kwanza, hapo ndo inakuanga yani tricky sana. I think wanakuanga na a long layoff ya holiday, but then again wana hii time ni ya COVID. So hawatakuwa na long break. Tunajua tunataka kuharakisha hii ligi ndio by May ikuwe imeisha, August ligi nyingine ligi ya 2021-2022 season ianze. Kwa hivyo kuna chance ya hawa wawili ku break away na kupiga hiyo goal barrier, kwa sababu wenye wamewafuata I think ni 6 goals ni Henry Major, 6 goals. So wamewacha na distance kubwa sana. So the competition between those two,
Kapaito and
Rupia. Yes.
Okay, remember you're watching Kiwanjani. You can follow us on social media platforms. Facebook is Kiwanjani and Instagram is Kiwanjani Helabet. Remember, we brought to you courtesy of Helabet. You can go sign and play on helabet.co.ke and you get 100% bonus on your deposit when you join. Let's talk about management of these two teams. Are these two giants too big for local coaching?
Not. For me, I feel it's just maybe tuna ile perception ya lazima tukue na mzungu, but we have capable coaches around that can manage those teams, because remember these teams wanacheza na other teams in the KPL and pia wanafungwa, so which means tuna quality pia kuna coaches, but again we have that perception whereby okay, for a local coach as perform vizuri we don't give him time, but tukiwa na mzungu unaona wakati anafungwa itajipa tu sawa. Nadhani it's about the trust and also the patience that we have with the local coaches, unaona, and also maybe to challenge the local coaches. They just need to believe in themselves. Come up, they just have to be firm. Wakwe pia wana believe in their culture na wana believe in the right things, because what always happen, maybe I need a job as a local coach na kuja maybe with a lot of expectation na kuambia Mutiso hii mwaka nakupatia ligi, siwezi maliza nyuma ya namba 2, unaona. So nisipofika hapo napata na kwa ni vigumu, but lazima pia tukue na like planning, unaona. Uwezi shinda like one time. Unakumbuka okay, something like happening at Wazito at the moment, unaona, wakati Kimanza amekami unapata revolution happen, unaona. So kila kitu nataka time, unaona. So coming niseme maybe first year naweza tengeneza team, but come the second year I'm ready to compete. If it happens in the first year, then well and good, unaona.
Lakini Situma kwanza tuambie hapo FC Leopards nini ilikuwa ina happen. Tulikuwa tunasikia tu ma story mingi za sub tribes. Kuko na sijui Msamia hata pasia ball Muanga, huyu Muanga hata pasia ball huyu
even if he's on a scoring position.
Manze, so hebu tuambie kama ni ukweli. Hiyo ilikuwa maybe inafanya FC Leopards they opt for foreign coaches than local coach. Pia local coach anajua ataweka huyu muanga Msamia atamweka nje ama huu. So clarify, ndio nasikia ma stories sana ya Gor Mahia.
But una vile Mutiso anasema, pia mimi nilikuwa nasikiza tu vile
rumors.
Niko lakini nasikiza rumors. Hizi rumors unazisikiza kutoka wapi? Kutoka nje, but haziko okay. Ni vitu okay. Unajua we have a lot of so many things that are happening around that team, and unajua mahali mimi usema mahali kuna kitu inaitwa election.
Yes.
It's so tricky. Unaona, cause unapata wakati mimi nasimama na Mutiso for same position, pia I have okay, compound tumetoka same region. I have a couple of players who are friends to me, and pia Mutiso pia na a couple of players, unaona.
Yes.
So the bad thing ni kwamba these guys always go up to the playing units, unaona. They need support from the playing units. Unapata mimi tuwagwa uwanja, lakini unapata mimi nataka Hesbon. Unapata another group ya ground lakini nataka nini? So unapata as a team hamwezi pata results. So hiyo ni kitu mimi nimeona ikiwa hapo. So mimi najua everything ina happening hapa na kwa tu ni politics. But hizo vitu kama wataweka in order, mimi najua wanaweza compete na anyone around the continent.
I will tell you,
Coach Loko anaweza manage these clubs mbili.
Yes, I will take you back to 2011 when Coach Zedeka Otieno was at was at Gor Mahia. Na alikuwa this close to win the league, but Ulinzi ikampick to the league in 2011. So it inaweza happen. Na ukiangalia Ingwe this season, coach Anthony Kimani amewastia vizuri sana. And I think
he's been an interim for so long.
He's been an interim for so long, na niliona alishinda game 3 na aka lose game 2, of which it was just a hitch kidogo tu, but wakarudi back on track. And I think if they gave him a longer chance, waone huyu jamaa kama wanaweza believe in him, kwa sababu mimi namjua, he's been my former captain. Yes. And ame learn from very good coaches. Ame learn from coach Kimanzi, ame learn from coach Salim, amecheza under coach Okumbi. So he's been among the greats. He's been taught under the tutelage of the great coaches in Kenya. So wangempatia hiyo chance waone, lakini juu pia unajua kule rivalry ya Gor Mahia na FC Leopards, Gor Mahia ikichukua coach mzungu, pia FC Leopards lazima ichukue mzungu. So wacha tuone vile kutapana out, but mimi I believe a local coach can win the league with FC Leopards, a local coach can win the league with Gor Mahia.
But
remember, we brought you courtesy of Helabet. You can go sign and start playing on helabet.co.ke. And now we go to the next game. Premier League defending champions Liverpool take on league leaders Manchester City. Big game. Who needs this win more? Let's go to Mutiso.
I think Liverpool need it more. Right now they are 7 points behind Manchester City, and remember Manchester City have a game at hand. So if they win that game at hand, they will be 10 points ahead of Liverpool. So they really need this win. Na lazima urudi mpaka 2003.
Yes.
The last time Man City won at Anfield.
That's a very poor
yes,
Anfield form.
Yeah, it is. And sahi ukiangalia Anfield, Atalanta ndo walianza na hiyo ugonjwa. Walikuja wakafunga Liverpool kwao. Juzi tu Brighton wakuja wakafunga back to back home league defeats by Burnley and Brighton respectively. So sahi Liverpool wako dented kiasi. Unajua walikuwa on a 68 match unbeaten home run. So sahi wako shake kidogo. Na ukiangalia juzi after wamefunga West Ham, wakafunga Spurs, tukajua Liverpool are back after not scoring since December 16th. So tukajua Liverpool are back. Then happened Brighton. Wakuja wakalima Liverpool huko kwao. Kwa hivyo sasa Man City wako na chance mzuri sana. Na mimi nakwambia Man City wakifunga Liverpool this time, ligi imeenda hivyo. Kwa sababu mimi sioni timu yote ikijaribu kukatch Man City. Man City wakishapiga Liverpool, that's it for Liverpool, because watakuwa 10 points behind Man City, na Man City watakuwa na game at hand. So all stakes are on Liverpool winning this, and sahi confidence yao haiko that good. Kwa hivyo this is a very good chance for Jurgen Klopp to at least charge up his charges, you know, ajaribu kucharge up our players, awambie remember how we won a 68 match unbeaten run at home. So Man City wakikuja hapa kwa ligi tuwafunge. Kwa hivyo let's wait and see. But Man City are on a very high right now. They've won 9 league games in a row. Kwa hivyo easy team ya underestimate. So Liverpool really have to be on the top of their game to get something out of this game.
Who needs this win more?
For me, I say Man City, because they want to stay at the top. Okay, for Liverpool, they want to revive their chances of defending champion, because you know huwezi kuwa defending champion umaliza hata maybe huwezi maliza hata Europa position, unaona, na pia umeshinda mpaka Champions League, so somehow it's okay. Walianza ukianza ndikabu walianza vizuri, but along the way pia wameanza ku struggle, but pia utaangalia the absence of their dependable defender Van Dijk, you know, he was so key to Liverpool at the back. Ukiangalia like the attacking formation, the style walikuwa wanacheza, like okay, to mind about behind because we are sorted. But at this time ukiangalia, by the way, hata ukiangalia the way they waki lose ball vile wana behave, unaangalia wanacheza wakiwa so reserved, like okay, they're not sure if they will score goals or not concede, unaona, because kila game wana concede. Ukiangalia kama Brighton the game, hata bao ile walifungwa, unaangalia by the way, unaangalia ni team kuna something ina happen haiko right, unaona. So for Klopp, I believe he needs a win also to make sure that ana stay at the top. Na mimi najua kando na Klopp kutaka win, pia majirani wa Man City wanataka sana Liverpool ishinda, and you know the reasons, unaona, because wanajua wakati neighbor anaendelea kushinda anaendelea kusonga. But again, Man City at the moment wako on form, they are playing good football, the confidence,
they're very
back.
strong in attack.
Exactly. Na pia I think mtu ameleta something also on the table back in the team. John Stones, ukiangalia form yake imerudi kabisa, unaona. Si John Stones alikuwa mpaka anapata hata 18 huwezi muona kwa match sheet, unaona. Na ukiangalia role yake up to the moment wako, by the way, hizo clean sheet wamepiga, ameplay key role sana kwa hiyo team, amekuja mpaka amescore goals, so that's the confidence you need as a team. So for Pep, I think up front rely more on Jesus. Na ukiangalia pia kufunga is not a regular scorer, so for him I think lazima angalie nini anaweza fanya, aone kwa mfano ameanza ku beef up front, naona anatafuta Haaland, aone kama anaweza anakuja pale, unaona,
kwa normal attack,
unaona, anamwangalia na ukiangalia close Haaland inasema kwamba yeye maliko Borussia mpaka 2014 2024 ikifika 2024 anaweza mnona 68 million, but Klopp Pep amesema yako ready saizi kutoa 100 million, unaona. Akuje.
If Sadio and Alisson start this game, can they change it for Liverpool?
No, I don't think it will have a very big effect.
Yes.
Bado tu ni hapo katikati. Bila hapo katikati. Tukiangalia last season when Liverpool were blowing teams away.
Yes.
Home and away, they were blowing teams. Ilikuwa ni hiyo midfield trio. Henderson, captain wao, Wijnaldum from Dutch, and Fabinho. So our tatu ndo walikuwa core ya Liverpool. Apart from the goals that Salah and Sadio Mane were bringing, hiyo core ndo ilikuwa. Kuna time walikuwa Liverpool wana grind out results, and it was because of that midfield trio. So they are really missing that. And this season I think wamecheza against Leeds, ndio hao watoto walicheza pamoja, because hizo ma injuries wamekuwa nazo. Just the other day Joel Matip, Van Dijk for the longest time this season. So Henderson akikuja hapo katikati, Liverpool have a very big chance. But si ati ni juu ya Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane hizo game wamefunga, amekuwa tu hapo, amekuwa si hajakuwa, na pia Alisson alikuwa tu hapo. So ni hapo katikati ndio kuna shida.
I remember tulikuwa na hii conversation a few days before the kickoff of EPL, and you gave me predictions on who is going to win, who is not going to win. Have you changed your mind, and who is going to win this particular season?
Okay, I haven't changed my mind because remember, as I said, Arsenal, and it's just 3 games away from the top. But at the moment, Man City stands a chance. But what I'm very sure that Arteta will come back and will give it a fight to the title.
He's an Arsenal fan and he's laughing at you. What is so funny?
We are 16 points behind Manchester City. 16 points behind Manchester City. I think the best we can do is maybe a top 3 finish. That's the best thing. I'm trying to be impartial here.
Yes.
Hata kama Manchester, mimi ardent Arsenal fan baka tu kwa damu. Yes. Ile timu kubwa, timu ya baba. Lakini 16 points ni mingi sana. Na Manchester City pia wako na mpaka a game at hand. And they have 2 games at hand against Arsenal.
So tunaweza maliza number 2. If it gets twice.
Ni kweli kwa sababu Manchester United tunaweza wafikia. Au na hakuna shida.
Your predictions, who is going to be crowned champion?
I still go with either Liverpool or Man City, but Man City have a very strong chance.
Let's go back to this particular game, Liverpool versus City. What is your prediction?
I go for City.
City winning?
Yes.
City kichwa.
Right. All right. There you have it. City kichwa. Now we go to sure bets, and we start with Situma. What do you have for your sure bets?
Yeah, I have Aston Villa, Arsenal, team ya baba,
Team ya baba.
I have Wolves, Leicester. I have Tottenham, West Bromwich. I have Leeds versus Crystal Palace. Okay, Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Of course, then team ya baba. Remember Aston Villa wamelose pia the last game. Okay, walianza vizuri ligi, but along the way COVID ikakuja kapiga kikosi yao karibu yote. Nakumbuka Liverpool ikawanyeshia mabao, lakini ilikuwa imeka of course watu wa academy. So unajua pia ina destabilize somehow team. Na unajua wameshika momentum, unaona. So unaangalia kukakuwa na politics mingi, like maybe kumekuwa na kitu ndio Liverpool wa recover, but anyway ilikuwa results. I have Wolves versus Leicester. Wolves juzi unajua kama si zile red mbili. Yeah, kama zile red mbili tulikuwa na chance. Of course that game against Arsenal, you know, we had Arsenal had better chances during first half. Hiyo ni game ilikuwa ishe first half. Unaona, but wakapatia Wolves chance na pia
you know red cards are part of the game.
Exactly. Okay,
they are part of the
genuine one. Genuine one. But genuine one. Lakini zile zinakuwa influence
review na
because against Leicester is they are playing one fantastic football.
Yes.
Also in a good day they can beat anyone in EPL, Barclays Premier League. So I went for over 1.5.
Yes.
I have Tottenham versus West Brom.
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho. I may lose 3 games back to back. Hiyo kitu haijaifanyika kwa Mourinho unajua. But nashangaa vile haijaifanyika, unaona? But naangalia juzi lose, akasema fighting spirit, aliona togetherness into the team, aliona kila mtu, unlike wakati timu inashinda yuko juu ndio watu wanakuwa pamoja, lakini aliona juzi lose watu wanangangana kuwa pamoja. Na pia some injuries pia zimempiga, ukiangalia his top striker Harry Kane, ukaangalia akiwa kwa uwanja. Maybe he has a 50 chance, but ukiangalia whenever ako in the field anapatianga sana Son time ya kufanya kila kitu, na the two wanakuanga na very deadly combination. So kumiss kwake pia imederail team. So wanacheza against West Bromwich, also timu ambayo in the league I think the team that let in most goals. Iko na negative like 34 goals. Hiyo ni negative.
Yes.
So mtano wa huko ameshaandikwa kazi some Allardyce.
No, so
the veteran.
Yeah, wako chini ya table. They're not doing so well, and I think for Mourinho this is the game he has to turn things around to make sure that niko very sure akilose against West Brom tena again at home
is gone,
atakuwa ameenda home.
So Tottenham win. Niko na Leeds against Crystal Palace. Leeds pia walikuja new kids on the block, wakaanza with a lot of oomph, a lot of energy, but I think somehow walianza na big teams. Tunasema walianza na kina Liverpool, wakaperform so well. Nadhani pia I don't know kama iliingia kwa players, unaona, wakafika mahali wakaona tunaweza compete na mtu yote. So ikafika time pia ikadrop, wakaanza ku struggle kwa games. Wanasema Crystal Palace pia imekuwa on and off, na since the happiest time anataka kwenda wakamkatalia ajai kuwa himself again. Unapata yeye ndio kila time alikuwa by the way akiwa on, Crystal Palace wako on. Ukiangalia wana struggle. Sasa hizo ukiangalia defense pia wanajaribu kila time na makeshift, inakuwa pia somehow hard, wana concede goals na come back to the game inakuwa ni vigumu. But ni game mimi nimeona pia nimeweka over 1.5 kwa watakuwa na West Brom. Kuna watu pale tulifikiria maybe Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic atawasaidia sana, na pia kuna Gibbs kutoka Arsenal pale pia alishuka huko. Sasa hizi bana tena Nice ameshuka huko, but tuna hope ata bring in something, but against Tottenham hawana chance. Mutiso, ukiangalia hii
lazima nipo calls.
Ukiangalia hizo bet zake investor anafaa kwa wapi?
Kitu ya kwanza hizo odds ni kidogo. Nilipiga hesabu nikaziangalia nikaona zake zinakuja exactly 3.19. So zinaweza ongezeka kama zinaweza shuka. Hapo ukiekelea tao ukitoa ushuru ya serikali itakuja around 2 point something. Unacheki hiyo ni 2900. Hiyo sasa
pesa kidogo bwana.
Saizi issue yako ni pesa ni okay, odds ni kidogo ama games, kuna vile games hazitaenda vile nimesema.
Kitu ya kwanza ni odds. Nimepokoza hapo kwa hiyo odds. Ni kidogo kitu ya kwanza. Another thing, tukienda kwa hiyo game kwanza ya Tottenham. Sasa Tottenham na West Brom. Sasa Tottenham wako low in confidence. Wamepoteza their top scorer who is Harry Kane. Na Harry Kane na Son, they work together. It's like the dynamic duo. They have 24 goals between each other. Yes. They are the best duos in the league right now. So ukitoa Harry Kane hapo na yendo the yin to the yang with Son, then Son pia hatakuwa na nini, hatakuwa na luck ya kufunga. Kwa hivyo hii game ukiangalia pia zile tule signings kidogo nani amepiga West Brom hapo, Sam Allardyce ni mjanja, anajua saa hii Tottenham wako low in confidence, so ataenda pale na apige defense ingine. Unakumbuka walienda huko Anfield na wakadraw Liverpool.
Yes.
Who would have thought that?
So game ya Tottenham na West Brom,
So mimi naona hapo mimi ndaweka under 2.5 kwa sababu sioni mabao mingi.
Unaona vile amecheza safe. Lakini hajasema
Si safe. Mimi naona under 2.5 kwa sababu mimi sioni mabao mali zitatokea.
Yes, under 2.5. Your reply?
Bado sijamaliza.
Aha.
Kuna Wolves versus Leicester City. Na kuna kitu moja nilikuwa nimeongea kwa another forum is that fans play a very huge role with home form. Na sasa ukiangalia ma teams zina win more away. Na ukiangalia sasa kwa EPL kama Manchester United wamevunja mpaka record ya away wins. Ukiangalia Leicester City they've won more away from home than at home. Ukiangalia Everton their away form is better than their home form. So Leicester City mimi naona wakifunga Wolves na mimi naona itaisha game 1-0 kwa sababu pia Leicester City pia hawana Jamie Vardy. So where they can get the goals maybe Iheanacho and maybe ni bao tu moja. Na Wolves hii Arsenal game yenye walishinda 2-1.
Yes.
Wolves had won one game in 9 matches since December. Only one match. So hii game wapati chance hata kufunga kwa sababu their top scorer Jimenez, he's out injured since that game versus Arsenal when they won at Arsenal. The last game they won before this Arsenal game they won at home. So hapo naona kidogo West Ham watashinda na itakuwa ni under 2.5. Leeds versus Crystal Palace. Pia Crystal Palace naona hii game wanaweza chapa Leeds kwa sababu pia Leeds home form yao pia haijakuwa that good. Na Crystal Palace away form yao imekuwa even better na juzi wame warm up na Fulham wakawafunga. So hizo ndio zile games zinaweza pokos kidogo. Unaweza piga battle yako
apart from Arsenal na Aston Villa.
Arsenal mimi nasema jina baba hapo ndio inaweza naona 1.5.
Hizo odds mimi nimeweka, hizo games nimeweka.
Joshua
Chukua hizo games, weka rent yako, pata dongo useke thao.
Ngapi?
10,000.
10,000.
Let's go to Mutiso's sure bet. Mbio ulianza na Sheffield Chelsea. Sahi Thomas Tuchel Tuchel. I don't know kama nimepronounce na Kikamba hapo. Ukianza bali okay.
Amestabilize a ship. So far since aingie amepiga ile 0-0 draw, akapiga Chelsea akashinda tena game without conceding any goal. So sahi na ile form pia Sheffield wako nayo ndio wamemwomba juzi wakafunga team but naona niliwekea Chelsea kichwa kwa sababu sahi Thomas Tuchel akona hiyo momentum. So hii game lazima ata win away from home. Hiyo game nyingine ilikuwa Lyon versus Strasbourg. Hapa nimepatia Lyon kichwa. Sahi ile race ya pale Ligue 1 ni noma. Sahi PSG wako huko number 3 na wanapigwa pia na matimu. Hata vile wamesaini Mauricio Pochettino bado kuna matimu zile zinawapata on a bad day na zinawapiga. Juzi Lorient onge fikiria kwanza walinipotezea bet hiyo game. Hiyo game nilikuwa nimekelea PSG kichwa wakuja wakapigwa 3-2. Kwa hivyo hapo Lyon watashinda hiyo game. Bundesliga Leipzig pia sahi wanakimbizana hivi na Bayern Munich na vile Schalke ndio wamepiga masigning kidogo hapa lakini bado naona Leipzig will be too strong for them. So nikawekelea kichwa Leipzig. Juventus versus Roma. The last 5 games versus Juventus zimekuwa over 2.5 and goal. Kwa hivyo game nikaekea GG na hii game lazima itaingia GG.
Poke some holes
na ilikuwa ni 5.21 odds. Kwa hivyo ukiekelea thao ukikata ushuru hapo kuna 1,400 zako, hiyo inaweza kupeleka sherehe weekend.
Nikapiga homework.
Yes.
Ako sawa. Sina
mali pa kila game.
By the way in afford weke 1,000.
Thank you very much viewer for joining us. Kiwanjani. Till next time, same place, different games. My name is Hesbon Mogambi and for now, it's goodbye.